In honor of Alopecia Awareness Month this September, I will be uploading videos throughout the month to bring awareness about different types of alopecia. So if you were recently diagnosed with Scarin Alopecia and you're on the internet right now trying to search for exactly what it is, I got you. I was where you were a couple of years ago looking for answers. So let's dive into it. Alopecia comes in many different forms. The most common type of alopecia is called androgenic alopecia, which is also called like male pattern baldness or female pattern baldness, and it affects millions of Americans each year. A few years ago, I was diagnosed with the type of alopecia called Scarin Alopecia, also known as CCA. So today I will be talking about the alopecia that I was diagnosed with, which is called Scarin Alopecia. What exactly is Scarin Alopecia? Scarin Alopecia is a type of hair loss that occurs when hair follicles are destroyed, often due to inflammatory or an autoimmune disorder. This damage leads to permanent hair loss, and once the scalp is damaged, hair follicles are dead and you're permanently bald. What does Scarin Alopecia look like? Oftentimes, it affects a lot of people in the crown of the head, right in the center of the head. Most people will get affected right there. You might see like small patches or large patches. This is what my scalp looked like when I was losing my hair. As you can see from the scalp, some of it is shiny. It looks like it's burnt. It looks like it's scarred. So this is pretty much what Scarin Alopecia looks like. For most people, this is what it looks like for me. They say there's two types of alopecia, primary and secondary. The primary alopecia is the autoimmune and the high inflammation on the scalp. That is the most common one. And the second type of Scarin Alopecia can be from some type of trauma. If you're in an accident or you got burnt or you had some type of infection, radiation, or a tumor, that's a second type of Scarin Alopecia. CCCA, aka Scarin Alopecia, is the most common form of alopecia that affect a lot of Black women. Some study is trying to say that it's the way how most Black women wear their hair, through braids, chemicals, hot combs, weave, why most of us are getting Scarin Alopecia. Most people that are diagnosed with Scarin Alopecia, these are some of the symptoms that you're going to get. At least that was true for me. Itching and burning on the scalp, redness and discoloration, tingling and tenderness on the scalp. If you notice that you're having any of these type of discomfort on your scalp, you need to get treatment for it immediately, because it could be a sign of your hair follicle dying. I shared this video right here talking about when I was having burning sensation on my scalp at work. It was so severe that I had to leave work and get an emergency appointment with the dermatologist. He gave me an extensive dose of antibiotic. And for me, the antibiotic that he prescribed for me helped me tremendously. That was the start of me stop having like burning and the itchiness on my scalp. So the antibiotic for me helped. So I can't stress enough. If your hair just start tingling and you start having burning, sometimes it's gonna feel like there's blisters on top of your scalp, you need to see a doctor right away, and hopefully you get a really good dermatologist who will listen to you and give you some good treatment so you could save your hair. Are there cure for Scarin Alopecia? Unfortunately, no. Once you start having scarring on your scalp and your hair follicles are dead, they're saying it's unlikely that hair will grow back. However, if you're newly diagnosed with Scarin Alopecia, it's a strong possibility that it can be reversed and your hair will grow back. There's a lot of people out there that has reversed their diagnosis from being told that their hair will never grow back to hair growing back. For me, my hair grew back. I did a lot of video talking about how I made peace with my diagnosis and my hair growing back. I'm happy for it, but I was all prepared to be bald and be happy and live my best life. Being diagnosed with scarin alopecia can be a very tough journey. There can be a lot of emotional and psychological challenges as well. Having a diagnosis of scarin alopecia doesn't cause any serious health problem. It can bring feeling of shame and embarrassment. At least that was true for me. So it's essential that you talk to your doctor if you're having any emotional issues about losing your hair, and share it with your doctor how it's affecting you. There's also a lot of supportive communities on social media that you can be a part of that provide support by you just going on there and asking questions as you go through this journey. Do not keep all that emotion in. Let it out. It's always best. I hope this video helps you better understand your diagnosis of scarin alopecia. Remember, you're not alone, and there's community out there that will help you. Give this video a thumbs up, write in a comment, and let me know if you're newly diagnosed with scarin alopecia, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to connect with you, and thank you for watching. Peace out.